Minecraft. The science. Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, I'll be reacting to one of the early uploads from the YouTube channel, the game Theorists. This video is about Minecraft, and I hope you like this video. And yeah, this video came out in year 2017, so it's around 4 years ago, which is quite an old video. But still, I hope that you like this. Let's start.
Dear Mojang, hi, it's me, Austin.
Hi Austin.
Middle-earth Shadow of War just came out, and here I am covering your advanced Lego simulator because I'm an idiot who has no idea how YouTube works.
Oh wow, did he just mention advanced Lego simulator? Oh.
Ah, crap. I just said idiot and YouTube in the same sentence. Does that mean that this video is gonna get flagged by YouTube's hyper-aggressive neural network as being unsuitable for some advertisers? Or
Infraction count 2.
Or what if I say or mother who knows? Because my last video, my Metroid one, got flagged as being unsuitable for all advertisers.
Oh my gosh, that's not good. That's not good because just saying, I react to your videos.
Which, you know, fun! Take that, Let Austin curse. Now it seems it's impossible to sanitize my content enough to satisfy our red-logoed overlord.
Not sure if you understand the reference. This is MadPat on the right, and then the Austin is on the left, and MadPat is holding the Diet Coke.
Whew, boy, I'm off track. How medication compliant am I this week? Not so good! Alright, well, by the power vested in me and my Zoloft prescription, we're gonna cover one of the most enigmatic topics in the Minecraft universe. If not all of gaming, the Endermen. Dark, creepy, tall, slender, teleporting monsters from another dimension. They're giant and, honestly, even now, after spending an entire week researching them and just straight up watching them, they utterly skeeve me out. But, you know, what I've discovered this week has clarified the Endermen for me a whole heck of a lot. And
note that this video came out in year 2017, so a lot of clarification that he doesn't know back then. Well, we know it quite well, so let's get on with the video.
Transformed them from being mysterious bargain bin slender men to something, well, more interesting. Something, frankly, kind of tragic. And while I don't mean to step on MatPat's toes on his own channel, we're gonna be veering off the normal path you're used to while watching my video, but I promise you, it will be worth it. New players to Minecraft, although I'm not sure how many of you there actually are left since, according to Microsoft records, over 100 million copies of the game have been sold by now. And it is...
Wait, he just mentioned one more thing. By now. This video is from 2017, which is 4 years ago. Especially when we are stuck at home, a lot of players will be playing Minecraft, so yeah.
Now the #2 most sold game of all time, beaten only by Tetris, which has been on the market for over 30 freaking years.
Wow.
Anyway, there's apparently 1.2 billion gamers in the world, so there's gotta be some of you who haven't played this game yet, or maybe just started, in which case, you may not even know what the heck I'm talking about. Endermen, I hear you saying. Pfft. All I know from Minecraft is those weird green pigs that keep blowing up my dirty hobbit hole. And that's fair because Endermen have a really low spawn rate, lower than almost any other character in the game. To top it off, they don't show up if it's raining because they can be killed with water, and they have a tendency to teleport away as soon as the sun rises. They're rare and fascinating, but there's so much more to them than their ability to teleport and scare the living crap out of you. They're considered a neutral character like cows or pigs unless you look them in the eyes. And if you do, you better be ready for a fight because they'll try to murder the crap out of you. Nah. I just said murder. Oh, I said oh, I said
Oh, you fat penguin!
hashtag.
And then it's like, YouTube is going to punish you, sort of.
Don't flag me, bro. Hashtag YouTube adpocalypse. The most unique skill they have, in my opinion, though, is the ability to pick up blocks, which is really freaking irritating if one spawns on top of your house and just randomly starts pulling it apart. Aside from that, though, they're mostly harmless. Live and let live seems to be the motto. They're not here for you. They're here for your blocks. And it was because of this rarity in the overworld that I decided that I couldn't afford to just sit in a tree for days just waiting for an Enderman to appear like I were a hunter and they were in season. No, I needed a large sample size because I have measurements to do for science. So that meant only one thing. I had to go to their homeworld. You see, if you kill an Enderman, they can drop something called Ender Pearls, which, you know, like, I don't want to know what they are, okay? They're either eyeballs, feces, or something else, and I just don't
Wait, feces and you got what? Really? Really?
want to know. I don't want to know what Ender Pearls are. You can craft these Ender Pearls into Eyes of Ender, which will help you locate underground strongholds, inside of which are portals which take you to the end. A dark, cold world filled entirely with Endermen. Well, Endermen and a giant freaking dragon. I hope you're not playing on hardcore mode because this thing deals a metric crap ton of damage and has a huge health pool. If you kill the dragon, you finally...
Yeah, unless you're a professional gamer and you know how to defeat it properly. Yeah, if not, you die, respawn, die again, respawn, die again, respawn. You die again, you respawn, you die again, you respawn, again. Speaking from experience. So.
Get to explore this vast second world, and it is amazing. Firstly, I came here to study the teleportation of the Endermen. Thankfully, you don't have to sit around waiting for them to pop off. All you have to do is get them wet. So, first thing you do is cook a nice meal, and then you...
What's wrong with the kiss spot?
Wait, sorry, I misread my notes there. You just have to dump water on their heads, apparently, and BAM! They zip off. Unfortunately, the unkempt chaos of the typical Minecraft landscape makes it really, really difficult to get specific measurements. Sure, each block is officially 1 square meter, but that doesn't do you much good when every single block is exactly the same and there's hills everywhere and yeah! So, I found the most Minecrafty solution I could think of. I decimated the local ecosystem in order to build a huge construct designed to suit my needs. A huge grid the size of a football field with markings and measurements in every conceivable place an Enderman could spawn covered in water. So they could only land in my grid.
That's clever. That's a clever trap. So yes, you can just trick them into spawning there and not being able to escape. That's clever.
We'll get to the bottom of this teleportation now. And you know what? I discovered something unbelievably cool. Something I don't think any of the 100 million people who have purchased Minecraft have discovered. Endermen don't teleport.
Oh. What? They don't teleport? True, but that captivity is quite OP here. You must understand. That is quite innovative. Clever. Huh. Anyways, they don't teleport? What do you mean?
It looks like they do because they move so freaking fast, but they don't. They run. It's hard to see at normal speed, and it's not super obvious every single time, but I have 12 perfect frames here that explicitly show an Enderman turning and running the instant water hits him. This is a big deal for a couple of reasons. One, It lets me off the hook for doing complicated research on the space-time ramifications of teleportation, and, well, that's...
Yes, fair enough. The ramification of teleportation, the ramification of teleportation is very complicated to explain. Yeah, so running fast is sort of a good explanation, easy explanation our way.
About it. It's not a surprise most people haven't noticed this because they run obscenely fast. 36.75 meters in just 1/5 of a second, pulling anywhere from 300 to over 1,000 g-forces of acceleration at speeds well over half the speed of sound. They are really putting those long legs to work. For contrast, Alex and Steve, the main characters of Minecraft, run at about 5.38 meters per second. Way slower. Having this misconception cleared up that Endermen aren't actually teleporting in a game that actually has mechanics that allow for real teleportation, but that they're just running really fast, well, this left me with a ton of time to kill. And I decided to spend that time observing the Endermen in their natural environment, documenting their behavior like a frontier-era combination zoologist / anthropologist.
Zoologist, anthropologist. Oh, wow. And note that this is a game, okay? This is a game. Interesting.
If we were so wrong about something as fundamental as how these creatures get around, what else were we wrong about? How many of our presumptions about these mysterious non-slender men are completely wrong? A whole hell of a lot, it turns out. Everything you believe about the Endermen is completely 100% wrong. But thankfully, I'm here, and I've done all the legwork for you. You know, as a brief aside, some people have complained that Matt started to do more lore theories and pure, raw science ones, but you know what? I totally see how that happens. You enter a situation with a question in your mind, like, oh, how does Enderman teleportation work? And it turns out that it's not very interesting. But then sometimes these bupkis questions lead you to the real questions, the ones that are interesting and hard to answer, the things that keep you awake at night. And what is science if not the quest for fact, to answer the unanswered questions? It's interesting to me that the home of Endermen is called the End. And it's when you finally defeat the Ender Dragon that you start to get glimpses into
the end. So it's sort of like Enderman equals Slenderman on steroids? Maybe. Anyways.
The world that you never received before. You see, the story of Minecraft, and yes, there is a story, isn't actually about you, the player. It's through your eyes, sure, but just like so many video game stories come before it, you're just a driver of the action. You're a tool, a means to an end, a means to an Enderman? Get it? I'll just see myself out. The story of Minecraft isn't about you, it's about the Endermen. Everything that happens, every landmark you achieve is specifically tailored to push you ever closer to what your real purpose is, saving the Endermen. You have to get wood in order to make wooden tools, which you have to make in order to get stone tools, which you have to make in order to get metal tools, which you need in order to get diamond tools, which you need in order to mine obsidian, which you need in order to build portals to the nether, aka freaking hell, not a profanity, just an observation, which you need to travel to in order to kill blazes, which drop blaze rods, which you can refine into blaze powder, which you can finally combine with ender testicles in order to create eyes of ender, which you can use to locate strongholds and activate end portals, which take you to the end, where you probably get your face melted off by a god dragon king a few times before, well, maybe eventually you can kill it and earn the achievement, Free the End.
Free the End. Good luck. And moreover, I must mention that he also said that, yeah, maybe fight a dragon and probably die a few times, you know.
That achievement title is key. Absolutely key. You see, the Endermen aren't demons. They aren't monsters. They aren't mere enemies meant to make your life harder. They're victims, subjugatees, and oppressed people living under a tyrant dragon who are unable to muster the strength to throw off the shackles of oppression themselves. Not unlike me and my relationship with YouTube's new algorithm. In fact, during your fight against the dragon, you even see this monstrosity freaking attack the Endermen on the ground. You, only you, are powerful enough to stop it. I mean, who else could? Every monster in the game falls to your superior might, your ability to craft weapons made of diamonds infused with magic more powerful than anything anyone has ever seen before. And those Endermen that you encounter in the real world, your home planet, they're not just there by coincidence. They're observers and martyrs. They're there to watch you, to sacrifice themselves so that you can become stronger, gain the strength and capacity to travel to their home plane and rescue them from their servitude. The Endermen, when you watch them from a distance, are a peaceful and social people. They relax, they build entire towns. They're not unlike the passive villagers in your own world, the ones who are so helpless that it's amazing that they haven't been wiped out by invading zombie hordes by now.
That's true. The villagers was quite not that strong.
Sure, they attack you when you look at them, but that could just be for any number of reasons. One, a willing sacrifice, goading you into killing them for their pearls. Two, I mean, what would you do if the most powerful creature on the planet stared you right in the face? Something you know has a reputation for cold-blooded and heartless murder of anything that stands in its way.
So, sort of, maybe, he's trying to say that it's a fight or flight response, maybe?
Left alone, it's clear that they just want to be at peace. They don't need some sort of foreign invader filling their homes with toxic water. They just need rescued so that they can live alone, unoppressed, for the first time in as long as they can remember, free. Sincerely, Austin.
Well, sincerely, Austin. But look at the bright side. He's very creative in the. He's very interesting in the creative mode. But having said that, their nose really does creep out a little, but it's still a bit creepy.
Thank you everyone for watching my video on the Endermen and its weird, twisty game theory-esque turn that I took. I couldn't help it. When you uncover the truth, it is your duty to spread the truth, even if it doesn't fit your original format. Speaking of, if you like things like this, you should subscribe to the Game Theorist channel right now for more videos from me and from MatPat and Gaijin Gooba, and I'm sure like all kinds of other stuff like Deadlock and all kinds of, and you can tell I ad-libbed this part because I'll say all kinds of stuff many times. All kinds of stuff.
Awesome. Oh, also subscribe to my channel. Alright, this episode is quite interesting. It's very interesting actually. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. This video came up from the YouTube channel The Game Theorists. Their videos are amazing and I hope that you will like this video as well. If you do like my channel, please like my channel. Yes, thank you. If you do like my channel, please consider to like, share and subscribe to my channel and comment down below if you have anything to share with us. And also follow my channel. Thank you. Remember, it's like, share, subscribe, follow, comment, I guess, and yeah. And I'll see you next time. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. I know this is not a game theory episode, but this is the science. So I'm gonna say, but hey, that's just the science. A science video. Does it work? Does it work? What? Yeah. Minecraft. The science of. Yeah. But seriously, the Ender Dragon is really tough. It's really tough to defeat. Comment down below if you have defeated the Ender Dragon before. Yeah. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. I have like what? 20, 30 subscribers in my channel right now, so yeah.